Monday. You join me in Sydney. On a few days in Sydney. Hey, I'm doing a walk. It's called the Glebe Foreshore Walk, which is on now. So, I've never done this before. That's a Sydney fish market, and it basically starts here and it follows all the way around. And you end up at a place I think called Bicentennial Park. It's about, I think, an hour return, so it's not too long. Another really hot day here in Sydney. Really hot. Got out, I'm just gonna do this walk and then head back, and then tonight I'm heading to the beach. Gonna go to Bondi Beach, which is on the eastern suburbs, the east coast. So east of, or like southeast of the actual CBD. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Obviously got the high-rise in the background, Westfield, all the Crown Hotel, Darwin Harbour over there, CBD, etc. So just gonna follow this round and where it takes us. And yeah, see where it takes us, and that's about it really. So that's the plan for today. Let's go and have a wander. So I've just walked a bit further on from my first entry for today, and I'm here. There's that bridge behind me, and you've got the most amazing view of the skyline of Sydney over there. Absolute day for it, is it? But let's keep walking. I'm on a bit of a time schedule, so I need to, walk a bit quick. We are done, walk done, so I've reached the end. Quite a short one really, which is quite good considering how hot it is today. And it's quite, like, it's not a bad area to be fair. It's a nice little coastal path. Obviously the boats and the Anzac Bridge. Sydney Bridge in the background. Westfield, skyline of Sydney. Yeah, a nice little way to spend my afternoon. Yeah, a nice little walk to do. So next scene, I'm gonna head back to the seats, nip up to Coastal, get my swim stuff, and then we're heading to Bondi Beach for a bit of a dip. So see you shortly in the eastern suburbs. See you in a bit. Afternoon, Tuesday, my penultimate day here in Sydney. 2 full days left, today and tomorrow. Let's quickly worry about last night. So I think you saw me on the way to Bondi Beach. So went to Bondi Beach and had a late evening, early evening dip around 6 o'clock. It was fantastic. Right, I'll put a clip in now. It's just fantastic. This is what I love about Australia. This is what I love in particular about Sydney. Just, you're literally like 20 minutes away from the beaches from the city centre, or the central CBD. Okay, fine, you're probably closer to an hour with the walk and stuff, but you can get there quicker. But you're literally like a 20-minute drive, and it's just fantastic. And you go into some of the best beaches in the world, in my opinion. It's just fantastic. Everyone's out. Like, it was 6 PM, the beach was full. Such a beautiful day yesterday, and for me, like, talk about why I love Sydney so much, and it's for reasons like that. When do I ever, at 6 PM after work, go to a beach back in the UK? It just doesn't happen. I think that's partly due to obviously where I live, and you know, living near, sort of in Bolton, near Manchester, like, don't have a beach on my doorstep, unfortunately. But I think even still, even if it was like, even if I did live close to the beach, I don't know if I'd actually do it. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic way to spend the evening. It just kind of reaffirms in my head that I talk about Sydney a lot in terms of like, to me now it's almost like a second home. It feels a bit like home. Obviously I've never lived here, I've only ever travelled, but it's the only other place in the world where I can see myself potentially living for a long period of time. There's other places I want to live in the world. I want to in Barcelona, I want to in Amsterdam, maybe live somewhere in America a bit, but for me, like, Sydney's the only place where I could have lived for a long time. It just has everything that I want. Obviously there are downsides, of course. You know, you're kind of a bit the edge of the world here, and it's a bit of a nightmare trying to get to other areas of the world in terms of time and length. In the UK, you have Europe on your doorstep. You can go to 40 countries pretty much within 4 hours. 4 hours flight. But for me, it just reaffirmed in my head that I knew I loved Sydney before in the previous 2 trips, but it just reaffirmed in my head that I definitely love this place. And for me, like, I'm always going to try and continually drift between sort of Manchester and Sydney, because I genuinely think those 2 places for me are the best 2 places on the planet. So that was fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed being on Bondi Beach. Really enjoyed going for a dip. Home or back at the hostel like 11 by the time I got back. It was quite late. It was just a really good evening. A really good evening. So today, obviously went to bed at like 3 AM because I got home so late. I had to have dinner and stuff. And then today, it's about 3 o'clock now, so I'm in a place called Split. So there's a walk from a place called Split, which is that Split bridge over there. It's a 10k walk, which follows it all the way around. You can see just the walkway over there. So it's a 10k walk from here in Split to Manly. Now Manly I've been to, I think in 2020 I went there from memory. This pathway follows it around and you end up in Split, which in Split now, if you follow this 10k route, it takes about 3 hours or so, end up in Manly, and then I'll go to the beach there, have a quick dip, and then I'll get the ferry back from Manly all the way back to the CBD. So that's what's in store today. Another day, another walk, my swimming kit. So I'll hopefully have a little dip in Manly. It'd be really nice to go back to Manly again. Another beach that I really like here in Sydney. Kind of the eastern beaches and then the northern beaches. This is part of the northern beaches. So that's what's in store for today. Stay tuned for, I'll take some videos as I go around. If there's anything kind of nice, I'll take it. If not, I'll see you at Manly. So stay tuned for, well, my walk / Manly. Huge animal person, but I can like tolerate them, but for the massive lizard, big one, that one. I saw it, I was like, hang on a minute, that looks like a toy. It's actually real. I saw it flick its tail a second ago. Madness, absolute madness. Bit sweaty, but I'm here. So you can see Manly Fair over there, and in the background you can see Boxing Bay. Now I'm pretty sure I went around there in 2020. You can see the ferry coming over to Manly, and I think Manly is just over there, so there, and that's kind of where we're trying to head. So about halfway through, about 5.5 kilometers to go, 5k to go, but yeah, I think I said it last time, but the actual natural scenery is fantastic. It's really nice, beautiful. Fantastic. Right, let's keep going. I'm Manly now. 10k. Get some lunch, late lunch, so that's 6 o'clock now. Not bad walk, although it looks like it's going to rain, which I'm not happy about, but yeah, done. Right, Manly Wharf, got some lunch, Guzman and Guzman, nice burrito. Now enjoying Manly Beach. I'm going to head over there. It's basically like a wormhole that's meant to be quite cool, so I'm going to go and have a bit of a gander, so see you there shortly. So this is basically the end of Manly Wormhole. So I go, it's one of those through the rocks, and you come out here and just into this spot. It's sick. It's a nice little spot. It's just a bit on the dark side. If you go on Google, you'll see some nice photos when it's a nice day. And if the sunset's good, then you'll get a really nice view. But it's still a nice little spot, really secluded. Just a nice view into the sea as well, which is pretty decent. But yeah, a cool little spot. Right, gonna chill for a bit and then I'm gonna head back to Manly Wharf and get the ferry back to the CBD. So, I may see you at the wharf, I might see you back in the CBD. See you shortly. Right, back in the city, got the ferry back. Always forget how good the views are from the boat from Manly to the CBD. I've got a clip, I'll put it in, but it's just fantastic. See this like opera house and see the harbour bridge and then the skyline, just fantastic. So absolutely fantastic. Anyway, I'm gonna grab, need to grab dinner. So I'm gonna round off today here. So I'm just gonna hit the supermarket and then head back tomorrow. Final full day in Sydney. Heading to, I think I'm gonna do Coogee to Bondi walk. I think that's what I feel like doing. Head to Bondi. So that's the plan for tomorrow. I'll probably decide in the morning, but in my head I feel like I want to do that. I've not been to Bondi this week, and I kind of head there. That'll be tomorrow. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed today. So I enjoyed it. Really cool walk. So, see you in the morning. Right, Wednesday, 31st of January, 2024. About 5 o'clock, final day here in Sydney. So, just at Coogee Beach now. Coogee Beach. So, we're gonna go and do the Coogee to Bondi walk. I've done it before, so I'm not gonna film much. I'm just gonna walk. Yeah, stop at various points. Start off at Coogee, got the tram, and then then walked from the tram stop to here. Really struggling with silence at the minute. Really struggling. Went to bed quite late. Actually went to bed quite early, but just dying at the minute. It's been what, 2.5 months of hospital. It's really starting to take its toll. So yeah, slow today, which I'm very annoyed about, but it is what it is. So I think I'm probably gonna miss out on the dip because it's doable, but it's cold, and I don't like cold dips personally. But we'll see. I'll see when I get to Bondi. I'll walk it and then see. Can't believe my final day in Sydney. But right, let's go and have a wander. Next scenes might be some on the way. Right, we've done it at Bondi now. Coogee to Bondi, 2024, done and dusted. That was a nice walk. At Bondi now. So this is what I'm about. Also, I've said it before, like, even though it's a pretty moody night, it's pretty overcast, everyone's still hanging out at the beach, playing beach volleyball. There's a bit of touch rugby going on down the bottom. People actually swimming and surfing. And it's not even the nicest of night, overcast and a bit, yeah, like I said, moody. And it's quite windy. I won't say cold, but it's not warm. It looks like it's going to rain, but people are still out and about, walking, running, beaching, etc. Right, got back to hostel, got the train back got a bus and then train back from Bondi. Back to the hostel now. Final night, I can't believe it. Genuinely gutted. Gonna miss this week's off as well. Hard Bridge, Opera House, best DVD. Yeah, genuinely good. Don't know what else to say. It's just, it just feels like home for me. I feel really comfortable here, feel really happy here, and even this trip I haven't done too much. I just think the lifestyle here is incredible, and the way of life is so incredible. But the grass isn't always greener. Ultimately, I know that home is Manchester, but I needed to come back here. I really did need to come back here to realise, like, this is a place I'm going to keep drifting back to over the rest of my life. It's just obvious. I've got friends here. It's an incredible city. It's a city that just keeps on giving to me. So I don't know. For me, that's the whole goal now. The whole goal is to try and figure out how I kind of come here every year or every other year at a minimum and try and make that happen, because it's a class place. It is a class place. And I think, yeah, I want to live here for a month or a year or a decade for sure. One of those. I just want to live here. There's very few things I'm not willing to negotiate on in life, but that is, for me, is a non-negotiable for me. Obviously, ideally I want to do it young, when I'm like, you know, in the next sort of 10 years I'd like to do it. I'm also acutely aware that being here and being in this environment stops me from achieving other things in life, and I'm acutely aware of that. As I've said before, if Australia was in Europe, it'd be so much better. Unfortunately it's not, so it's unfortunate that probably my equal favourite place on the planet is literally as far as you can come. Almost as far as you can make it in terms of 20 to 24 hours away from Manchester. And ultimately that's something I've just got to deal with. The only thing I can do is just work hard to try and make this happen whenever I want it to happen, do the work back home and be productive back home and put my energy in the right thing to make it happen. Because I know it's possible. I'm a big believer that someone's living the life that you want to live. for the most part, because there are exceptions to the rule, and it's on me, no one else, on me to make it happen. So yeah, I kind of just feel really sad, really a bit flat. Anyway, I'm going to sign out for tonight. I'm going to leave you with the backdrop of Sydney CBD and Sydney Harbour panoramic view, and I will see you in the morning. Tomorrow, Gold Coast, got flights from Sydney to Gold Coast. I'll probably check in the morning. I'm going to try and go to the beach tomorrow morning, so I'll probably check in the morning, but if I don't, tomorrow flight Sydney to Gold Coast, and we get the final leg of this journey underway. Morning. I can't actually say morning because I've actually got up at a reasonable time. It's my Thursday, 1st of February 2024. Final morning in Sydney. Got a flight in at 5 o'clock today, so just got a morning just to kind of hang out in Sydney, which is kind of cool. Plan for this morning. But actually, first off, I'm quite moody today. I'm very moody. I don't want to leave. I know I've got to leave and stuff, but I don't particularly want to leave. Fortunately, this is the way life is. Someplace to come back. Yeah, not in the best mood, but it is what it is. So today, I'm going to a place called Museum of Contemporary Arts. It's literally 5 minutes away from my hostel, just by the waterfront. I'm going to be there in about 2 minutes. It's a nice rooftop. I've been told by a couple of people I have to go and see it. So I'm going to head to the rooftop, get myself a decaf coffee, and just sit and contemplate life for an hour. And then I'm going to meet Eli for lunch at 12:30, so go and meet him. Yeah, that's probably going to be about it. I wanted to try and nip to the beach this morning, but I just don't have enough time. Yeah, I wanted to try and go to Bondi and go to the beach, but I just don't have enough time, unfortunately. So this is it. This is my final night, or final morning in. So I head to the Museum of Contemporary Arts, grab myself decaf and chill on the roof. I'll mull over having to leave Sydney. Cry emoji. At the rooftop of the art museum. I'm not interested in the art, just the rooftop. As you guys know, not an art fan. Views me. So it's nice to be here, to be honest. So we've got Glenmore Hotel. I was there with Talitha on Friday night, I think. Sydney Harbour Bridge. A ferry blocking my view of the upper house, and then you've got Circular Quay, and then you've got the CBD there. Absolutely fantastic. And over there, found a hotel by Darling Harbour. So yeah, lovely little spot and a nice way to finish my time in Sydney. I'm having a little decaf, doing a bit of editing, and now I'm going to head off and meet Eli for a bit of lunch. Not a breakfast, so it'll be a brunch for me. But yeah, damn, I'm going to miss this place. Right, let's go see Eli and that'll be it then, and I'll be heading towards the airport, so catch you in a bit. Lunch with Eli, done and dusted, and that's it. Heading back to hostel now. I'm going to chill for now and then grab the tram / train to the airport. 2024, done and dusted. Yeah, I've had a really good time. This place has a special place in my heart. So, good night here. Thanks so much for watching. Next scenes will be in Gold Coast. Might be tonight, maybe tonight at 5, get there at 6, and then the penultimate leg of this journey, of the Australian part of my journey, starts Gold Coast for the weekend till Wednesday, and then Wednesday to Brisbane for 5 days. So, stay tuned. Next scenes up these gates, we go East Coast we go. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Sydney. I'll be back hopefully in 2 years. See you soon.